Okay, so as every friggin' person in the whole entire friggin' multiverse continues to cream their jeans over obsession, I decided to do the one thing that is guaranteed to give my itty bitty teeny tiny channel the explosive growth that it so desperately craves. That's right, I watched the Hungry Hungry Hippos movie.
Man-eaters.
Are we even supposed to be here right now?
We're off course.
Easy, girl.
Okay, so the first question you're probably asking yourself is, why? Why are they watching this piece of shit video with a piece of shit content creator who doesn't seem to realize that the internet zeitgeist left him behind decades ago? Why I watched Hungry in the first place. But oh my God, am I really that out of touch? One, that you have to ask is answer enough, and two, trust me, no one is asking you Well, I mean, it was rhetorical. Your face is rhetorical. I like creature features. The sillier and zanier, the better. Oh, hey, Krumbles. Yeah, bud? Yeah, you. Oh, gosh. Speaking of creature features, no one gives a about your dumb alien brain spiders. Oh, alien brain spiders with babies. Even worse. What is up, Jordie P? Hey, you know, I was wondering if maybe we could write something that has you know a little bit more creative flair. You know. Well, I thought everything I wrote had creative flair. Yeah, I mean, sure, yeah, of course. But I was thinking a little bit more along the lines of you know, performance wise. Look, don't get me wrong. I am happy to work with whatever you give me, but remember the feature film we shot at the start of the year and that climax? You know, I'm just craving a performance right now that I can sink my teeth into, you know? Well, I can give you something you can sink your teeth into. Your ass. My ass. The alien brain spider script, well, it needs to trap everyone inside the hair salon while simultaneously cutting off all communication with the outside world. Because you're writing it as a micro-budget feature to actually shoot. And narratively speaking, there's that age-old problem of modern cell phone technology basically resolving all cinematic tension before it starts. True. Alien invasion? Just call Will Smith. Will Smith? Now who's decades out of touch with the zeitgeist? I will do things to you while you're sleeping. Hey, you know, the Hungry Hungry Hippos movie actually solved that exact communications problem by sending the tour boat deep off course into the bayou. No cell coverage, no way to call for help. Deep water, the one about the plane crash in the shark-infested waters did mostly the same thing. And both movies had a secondary antagonist to set the story in motion. Secondary antagonist? I mean, the hippo and the sharks were the real villains. That's just basic creature feature mechanics right there. No. I mean, yeah, of course. But both movies employed a human antagonist to kick things off. In Hungry, it was a selfish businesswoman who secretly paid off the tour guide to go off course so she could see the biggest gator. And in Deep Water, the selfish jerk with the faulty electronics ended up crashing the plane. And in both movies, the human baddie survives all the way to the third act climax, perpetually antagonizing our heroes until justice finally catches up with them. So, yeah, all I really need for itsy bitsy creepy crawlies is another layer to the alien brain spider invasion. A mob boss shaking down the salon for protection money. His goons lock everyone inside, takes their phones, pay up or he ruins the hair salon forever. And then the alien brain spiders attack.
Oh, it's perfect.
More like perfectly dumb. Hey, come on, you just solved a creative problem through brainstorming and collaboration. No, I did not. No, I did not just collaborate. Don't put that voodoo on me. Oh, you know you like it. You know what I would really like? To punch me in the uvula. Not everything is about you, asshole. What I would really like is a mashup of Hungry and Deep Water. Like Hungry Waters. A small passenger plane crashes into shark-infested waters, but we've seen that movie 1,000 times before. What we haven't seen is a bigger fish coming out of nowhere, right when you think it's just another shark movie. Whammo! Mutant monster shark chomps the fuselage in half. I mean, that's a little absurd. Yeah, f you. But that's not all. The stakes keep spiraling. The mutant monster shark is quickly displaced by a giant kraken, which is then knocked silly by a meteor that crashes into the ocean, where a baby kaiju emerges, devouring everything it sees and growing exponentially, slurping up the kraken and bringing the world to a biblical apocalypse. Jaws meets Pacific Rim. Meets a Sci-Fi Channel original. I think you might be right. Damn straight I am. Wait, what? Well, that was the real problem with the Hungry Hippos movie. It didn't lean hard enough into the absurd silliness of its premise. I mean, that's why I enjoy these movies in the first place. Creature feature spectacle, bigger, badder, crazier, and in this Hungry Waters idea, dude, that is almost the perfect distillation of what makes these movies exciting. What the fuck is happening right now? What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, I mean, I like your pitch. Say what now? It's a good idea. I want to see that movie. Like and subscribe if you like liking and subscribing, and be sure to check out my own feature film and audiobooks. Links are right there in the description for everything, and it's all right here on YouTube, free to watch. Until next time, stay creative, friends. Bye!